Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective general energy reading for my Empress Collective. I missed y'all. It's been a couple days, but my body said it's time to shut it down. And I did. I had to take a rest. I had a funeral this week for my beloved cousin slash uncle. I say slash uncle because he's older than my mom. You know how that goes in family. And yeah, it's been a week. I was a senior in high school, graduating, between running around for her, trying to get her registered for school. It's been one busy month. All right, so I'm not gonna keep you on what's going on with me, but I just wanted to give you an update why I haven't been consistent this week, and I like to be consistent. I really do. I think I lose sleep when I'm not consistent, so that's not good, right? So I had to give myself permission. All right, so I'm gonna start with my twin flame oracle deck. Let's see what's going on with your person specifically. All right, Spirit, how does the person no? What's going on with my collective's person? What's happening with my collective's person, Spirit? Ooh. Oh, somebody feel cold as ice and willing to sacrifice. Whose song is that? I don't know, but it's just from my childhood. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, somebody. Ooh, so you on somebody's mind. Somebody feels ice out. This guy, I would say, this is more than likely for people who are not in communication with their person, not somebody in casual conversation here and there. This is like I can't do it right now. I'm not talking to them, or they shut you out, ghosted you. This person, the way they're feeling is they got big dreams and they feel iced out of your life. Spirit, tell me. Give me more, Spirit. Oh, they want some patience. So they must be dealing with a lot. Give me more, Spirit. Hmm. I feel like they admire you. Tell me more, Spirit. And that's the challenge in the position. How's that the challenge, though? All right, tell me more, Spirit. Oh, they regret. Oh, so your person, okay. Your person feels iced out of your life. So this is probably somebody who you took a step back from, or maybe they took a step back from you and then you return the favor. More like I was about to say mirroring and I forgot I didn't look at the bottom of the deck. And then I looked at the bottom of the deck and I was Spirit, you funny. Okay, so this is a mirroring going on, and what I feel like happened is that this person feels iced out of your life, but they took the step to ice you out first. You in turn mirrored that back to them by saying nothing. You want to treat me like Casper, I'll be Casper. Now they're dreaming about you, and they got big dreams about being with you. They want patience though, so they're dealing with something. Under the bottom of the deck, is the third party card. So they have a distraction. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, there is a distraction that's keeping them from you, and it's got them wanting you to have patience, meaning they're hoping that you don't move on from them, that you don't choose somebody else, that you come back, or vice versa, or that they can come back. The challenge and the lesson is they admire you, but I feel like they didn't tell you how much they admire you. I feel like they lack good communication skills. So that caused you to mirror back to them. Well, you're not communicating with me. I'm not communicating with you. And then they are in regret. They regret over their actions. That's the likely outcome. So they're sitting in regret right now, not taking any steps, not making any moves, probably because they need some type of validation from you in order to realize if they can come, back to you or something like that. I just feel like that's what it is. People, when you grow up in a household where people don't communicate and they give the silent treatment or they chastise so badly, people grow up with this lack of ability to communicate, to share their feelings, because they fear a lot of abandonment and rejection. And then this plays out in all their adult relationships, right? Especially if you don't work on yourself, you don't recognize that you have this going on, and then it causes you to lose good people, cause you to be in shame and regret because you didn't take the steps necessary. We're not responsible for what happens to us as a child, but we are responsible for our healing, and this person needs to heal. Tell me more about Winter. Collective, please. Yeah, that card was in my mind before I put it down. This person, in the most recent energy, is trying to figure out how to heal. I'm not sure. I can't tell you if they know yet, but I think they know by the fact that they lost you or they're not in communication with you. They have to heal. They have to line some stuff up, but they still feel out of the cold. How many more, Spirit? One at a time. Fresh start. Yeah, they do have a big dreams of having a fresh start with you. I don't know if you told this person, if you don't communicate with me, there's no fresh start. I don't know if this person took you through multiple cycles, because this person wants another cycle with you. They want to try again. This time they want to get it right. But they got something to deal with that third party, so I don't know how you gonna get it right. You can't have your cake and eat it too. It just, you could try it, but it doesn't mean it's gonna work. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time. Yeah. So you and your person could be heartbroken over this separation. If you really genuinely care about the person, the emotions are high right now. They have to take steps. If this person was the one to step out of the relationship, then they need to be the one to step back in. If you've had previous cycles, you may know how that goes. Or you may have been the one always bringing forward, a reconciliation or a compromise. And this person, still put that third party in the way, hence the current separation. So this is part of their healing journey. How do they get a fresh start? They dreaming about it. What kind of, will you be patient with them during the separation? I don't know. That's everybody's situation is different. The severity of the situations are different. So you got to make that decision. You got to use your intuition, your better judgment. Tell me about admired. Deception. Yes. I said that. They didn't tell you that they admire you. They hid. So this person has like pride and ego issues. They admired you, but did not really convey that to you, did not express how much. They just held back. Also, this person could have been deceived about who you were. Right? So they could have been admiring you in the third party situation. If that's a person, could have been saying, oh, they're not the person for you. They're blah, 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 making up lies and rumors or assumptions about you. And this person was like, wow, I really admire this person. But they didn't say it because of whatever regret they got or shame they got or whatever was told to them. Tell me more about the regrets. Right. So signs. I got to clarify. Bottom of the deck. This person is holding on to you. They do not want to let go. You have a grip on their heart that is like unmatched, like no other. Tell me more about sign. Tell me more about sign, Spirit. Oh, okay. So they've been seeing signs and synchronicities that point them back into the direction of being with you and away from this third party. Yeah, your person, they regret their actions. I feel like they operated from an immature standpoint. I feel like they brought their upbringing into the situation without healing first. And now they know they need to heal. Or maybe you even told them, like, look, you need to go heal. You need to go get some support, some therapy. Go talk to somebody, or, go rectify some situation so that we can go forward. But until you end your third party, until you let go of what's holding you back from this, there's no compromise. Because what can I do with that, right? I think that's where you feel. But your person is like, oh, I'm dreaming. Oh, please have patience with me. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I know I should have told you how much I cared, how much I admire you. And now the signs of synchronicities are pointing me back to you. You got a grip. I feel like you got a grip like a first love grip. If you've ever experienced your first love, even if you're not with that person or you didn't have like a long-term relationship, there's nothing like a first true love. And I feel like you may be their first true love. However, they have obstacles and barriers in the way of y'all being together the way it would be conducive or, beneficial for both of y'all. Tell me more about healing and winter. Homeless, bro. Oh. So somebody's in the Four Wands of reverse energy. Homeless, broke up, lack of stability. Wherever this person is not stable anymore. So where they might have been in what they thought that third party situation could have been their home life. So that could have been another romantic partner or a family structure or maybe even friends, right? But whatever they thought that was, it was supposed to be stability. And now they could be facing homeless, or they could be homeless or about to be evicted kind of situation. Or somebody could be saying, you have to go figure it out. You got to go. You got to get out. Or we're leaving, so you got to leave. You know what I mean? So take out how it resonates with somebody's home situation. And this is only about your person more so than about you, other than how they feel, right? And I feel like this is what's happening in their lives right now. Their stability is almost non-existent. What's this say? Yeah, walking away, seeking real love, letting it all go. So they've been dreaming about leaving their situation, that third party that they're in, and they want to go pursue you. Eight of Cups. And I feel like Eight of Cups coming back to you. Like this is the kind of energy of I'm going to leave it all behind and I'm going to go to a situation that fed me, nurtured me, loved me, spoke kindly to me. I was able to share things with them. They're seeking something real. And this right here, whatever they got going on currently, is definitely not it. Tell me more, Spirit. This is why they want a fresh start with you. Tell me more. New beginnings, take action. Right. So this is the Ace of Wands. Somebody wants to take action. They want to take the steps necessary to demonstrate love. They want to, you know what I'm saying? This person is like, okay, I know. I feel like you are very patient with this person already. And I feel like you've lost that patience. So in their mind and probably in their dreams and how they communicate with you telepathically or whatever, they're begging for your patience. Why? Because they have to take the steps to get out of that situation. They also have to separate. Now, they may have been in a love situation and really, sincerely loved the individual or the people that they're with, family, friend, or whatever. But they are being urged to take the steps they need to take. Pack up, put it in a suitcase. Call a Lyft. Call a Uber. You got a car? Pack it in your car. Move that car. Get it out of there. They're being... Spirit is beckoning them to take the action they need to take. And I feel like they're torn between staying still with this patience and then taking actions. But they have to take action. And this is not have to take action towards you, but whatever they got going on is not stable anyway. So they have to walk away. This is a spirit. This is like being stripped of what you thought was real. No matter who you want to be with, you're still being stripped of what you thought was real. So that means you got to make a choice, a decision, take an action. You have to do something. Tell me more. What's that say? Oh, okay. So it says impoverished, out in the cold, disappointment, orphan, left out, 5 coins. So, that's the other challenge is the person feels, like I said with the winter card, they feel left out in the cold. They feel abandoned by you. Or they just feel abandoned probably about all their situations, given that they're homeless right now, and it just may not even apply to them living with you because there's a third party. This person is feeling disappointed and abandoned on all sides. Um, Wherever they live, they may go in this house and feel isolated there. Maybe they just go straight to their bedroom or something and they don't communicate. They probably bring their food in there. They probably, and Spirit said they might be a little slovenly right now because this person could be facing a bit of depression. With these kind of cards that I'm getting right now, this person is like hopeful, but at the same time, very disappointed, very low vibrational in life right now. Excuse me. Healing over disappointment, moving on. Yeah. So your person wants to reunite with you. This is the 5 of Cups in reverse, even though don't judge me. I wrote these cards kind of crazy, but healing over disappointments with the 5 of Cups is a reverse 5 of Cups, man, because 5 of Cups in the upright is being in disappointment, regret, and shame. This person wants to come out of that. They're seeing signs that they should be in union with you. And they know that union was good for them and will heal them by being in a different environment. Because you cannot heal in the environment that made you sick. So it's literally like Spirit is pushing this person out of their current circumstances. And then once they get pushed out, it's kind of like, then what? Like when you go on vacation or you see those videos of people on vacation and they get strapped into a little harness and they're attached to a rope and they get pushed off a cliff or a stand or a platform, and they either bounce or they swing or they slide down or they glide. You know what I mean? This person is like the universe is taking their foot and just pushing them off the ledge. Now, they don't really have a safety net unless they speak to you and they know they have one. Otherwise, I feel like regardless of whether they got that harness on their body or not, they're getting pushed off to the cliff. So maybe they're getting pushed off into some water, the water of emotions, and they got to float up to the surface and learn how to swim or survive or whatever. It's like a sink or swim type of energy. This person needs to go. When they go, that's when their healing really begins. Then it's like they're embarking on the notion that, I think I need to heal because this is toxic where I'm at. This is like unstable. I feel broken. I feel this and that. And then they're going through all the motions where Spirit is trying to lead them toward their healing. Now, Spirit is showing them signs of you with you. I don't know how you feel, but this is what Spirit is giving me. This person is regret, but they know where they were happy. Bottom of the deck. And they're ruminating, stressing, up all night, and they're going through a dark night of the souls. This person is going through a major transformation at this time. This person, I don't feel like they're completely like in a victim mentality, but I now feel like they are assessing who did what, like their role in their suffering, other people's role in their suffering, and they're looking at it from all sides. I'm looking at it in an objective way, like, oh, I didn't make such a good choice when I did X, Y, and Z. And when I walked away from the collective, I think I hurt collective. But when they walked away from you, they hurt themselves. And you mirrored that back to them by letting them walk away. I feel like this is for somebody who let someone walk away. without trying to reach back, grab them and say, no, let's try again. Let's get it right. I know you could do better. I could do better. I don't feel like they got any of that from you. This person's now like really gotta go through an ego death. And that's where that dark night of the soul, and they're probably constantly ruminating over and over in their head how they could have done better, how they could have made a better choice. If they can, they still make a different choice. You got a grip on this person with this nostalgia card. Um, this is not something that they were used to. And I feel like the challenges, they were deceptive, not just to you, but to themselves as well. I feel like this person um, either was listening to other people or there was some type of outside influences. One thing I know for sure, and this is from my own personal experience and even talking to people, is that when we're children and we go through things, we come up with these taboos, these things that we should or shouldn't do, or the way we should be or not be, or what we think exists or shouldn't exist, right? For example, I have a Siamese cat. I've always loved Siamese cat because the first cat that I was ever introduced to was a Siamese cat. They had the cat before I was born. I got older, and as a little child, I thought, hear me out, because you see the color of my skin, right? I thought brown people had brown cats. I just thought that's what it was. And the cats that I saw on TV, I usually didn't see black people on TV with a cat. So I just knew that I had to be right. And I barely ever, I don't think, saw a Siamese cat on TV. So I thought for a long time, until I entered other people's homes, that brown people, excuse me, had brown cats. And you can't even imagine the way we come up with these taboos in our heads and these excuses, or this reasoning, this rationale in our head. No one told me that. I know that for a fact. I didn't even have that conversation. That was an assumption I made because of the way I was raised. So then when I went to my aunt's house, and she has a black calico cat, and then she has a white and black cat, and I'm thinking, and neither one of them are exactly brown, so there's that theory out the window, right? So this person had an upbringing where they probably thought certain things went a certain way. Their conversations went a certain way. The way life should be went a certain way. And that's the way they stuck to it until you. And you cause rumination because now they got to unpack the truth they thought was real versus now the reality and the new experience that they got with you. So this is an interesting situation that your person is in. This is an interesting transformation. I feel like you bowed out. I don't think you said F you or nothing like that. I just feel like you, I don't know. I just feel like you pulled your energy back and allowed them to be what they are, whatever that is. They want to be deceptive, they can be deceptive. They want to ghost, they can ghost. They want to dream, they want to be in separation. You say, okay, it's fine. Have it. You can have it. And now they're like, well, wait, 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 wait. And it's very stressful to think about and very toxic to think about that. You got to remove yourself from somebody for them to appreciate you. But, when you don't have appreciation first, that's typically how you get it. You don't miss your water till the well run dry. You really don't. And unfortunately, this person, I don't know how egregious their things were. I feel like this is more of a lack of communication than there was anything else. But, with deception here, they could have done a lot to you. They could have lied a lot. They could have snuck around. They could have had other people with that third party situation. Whatever they had, they could have that grass is greener syndrome, thinking that somebody else was better than you, maybe the way they presented themselves. They could have been a copycat of you. Who knows? All I know is this person had a very jaded view of things, and now their mind is clearing up. Now, with the lack of your presence and attention and or validation, this person is like, hold up. I feel like if you were the nurturer that I mentioned earlier, if you're the nurturer, they are now realizing like, wow, this person really loved me. They showed me a good side of life. I felt blessed with them. I know with big dreams that we could do big things in life. I can be whatever I want to be. You might have really boosted this person's ego, like ridiculously. And so did the third party as well until they didn't. So I feel like this third party is the deception for the most part. And they wore a mask. And then they pushed this person out in the cold. I don't know if you ever encountered this, right? But there are people who will know that you want to that you want to leave them, and then they'll do things to keep you in their life because somebody else wants you, or you want somebody else, or mutually, right? And when they do that, eventually the mask comes off and they leave you out in the cold because now they feel like, well, if you missed your chance with over there and whatever situation that you really wanted to be in or somebody really wanted you in, then ultimately I can go abandon you. And they feel so, I don't know what it is, because maybe you don't desire them anymore. I've heard of relationships like that when I was coming up in high school where guys would guys and girls would date, then they couldn't get along, and they were in this toxic push and pull. And when one of them would separate and date somebody else, the other one would come back, mess that up, claim them. They get back with that person only to fight and break up again. And that ruined the chances they had with the person they were about to start something with. This is what I feel like is happening here, because whatever they thought was greener on the other side wasn't, and they're facing homelessness now, or just lack stability. And now it says out in the cold, disappointment, orphan, and left out. And I feel like you just pulled your energy back. So you didn't orphan anybody. This person feels orphaned by this third party situation. And that's because they put a lot of energy into it. Now they know they need to walk away. Now they need to take action because they're separated from the person that had the patience for them, that really cared about them. Damn. Wow. And your person's in regret. But they see signs that they want that union back with you. Now, you take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. You don't have to take this energy back. You don't. But I'm just giving you some different perspectives as to why this could happen. Now, I don't care. Like, if this was somebody cheating on me personally, we ain't, if this is a lack of self-worth issue, that the person don't know how to communicate, that might be a different thing. If they come back with consistent communication, say they're healing, I think you could, possibly understand if you're not already in your new Ace of Cups situation. But if this is somebody that cheated on you, dogged you out, I don't know, abused you in any way, I think you need to, if you're considering it, I would say consider not doing it, right? Like, consider your health and your safety first. So if this is not one of those situations, which I don't think it is, I feel like this is more about that lack of communication or understanding, and somebody being mature versus somebody doing something really egregious to you. Know the difference, please. Don't make something fit that doesn't fit. All right. Anyway, that was your reading. Thank you for coming to my channel. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe. And comment in the comment section. Let me know if you resonate, if you understand where I'm coming from. All right. Peace.